Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all to the afternoon session of today's FDP. The speaker we have with us is Dr. Vikas Dongre, sir. I will give a brief introduction of sir. Dr. Vikas Dongre received an ME from Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli in 1994 and a PhD degree from RTM Nagpur University in Electronics Engineering in 2016. He also completed an MA in Public Administration from Nagpur University in 1996. He was a lecturer at PDVVP Engineering College, Ahmednagar, and SSVPS Engineering College, Dure. He joined Government Polytechnic, Nagpur in 1994 as a lecturer in Electronics and Communication Department and worked in a various government polytechnic till July 2016. He has been head of the Department Electronics and Communication Engineering since August 2016. Presently serving in Government Polytechnic Arvi, he has 31 years of teaching and administrative experience. Now I request Dr. Vikas Dongre sir to take over the session. Thank you, sir.
थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. आपण सगळ्यांनी जरा जवळ येऊ तर बरं होईल. आपण काही माईक वापरणार नाहीये आणि शांतपणे आपण आज मी इथं खरं तर जरासा ऑड माणूस आहे. मी सकाळी तुमचं सेशन ऑनलाईन बघत होतो, त्यामध्ये तुम्ही परिचय बघत होतो सगळ्यांचं. तर सगळेजण बहुतेक कम्प्युटर विभागाचे आहेत. मी एकटाच, माझी ब्रँच इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स आहे. आणि सरांनी का बरं मला इन्व्हाइट केलं हाच मला खरं तर प्रश्न पडला होता. पण आता सरांचा आग्रह मोडता येत नाही, कारण की सर म्हणजे कम्प्युटर विभाग आणि IT आणि हे सगळं ऑटोमेशन म्हणा, सगळ्या गोष्टींचे सर एक जनक आहेत एक प्रकारे. आणि ही इज अ वन मॅन आर्मी. आय ॲट आउटसेट कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट हिम फॉर दिस very beautiful program. It is very tough to organize such programs with shortage of so many parameters as such, and we are all working in various government institutions where there is a lot of shortage of different resources. That is why the topic today is overcoming the common barriers in AI. So it's my pleasure to be here with you. Yes. So the flow of today's journey would be understanding the AI landscape in our system polytechnics. Some strategies we will discuss, some branch specific application we will see, which you know more than me. Then we'll see some points how to overcome the barriers, and some implementation toolkit, some softwares, some AI tools that you and me all generally use. We are all teachers. We are expected to do so many things in lot of constrained atmosphere. In the morning we had very good guest speech, and he was talking about that Adhyapan Shala, and he have come out with a lot of persons who have joined MPSC and all. Same happens with our college also. We are at rural places, but our students come out with laurels and they perform better in the campuses, they perform good in the companies. So even though we have a lot of barriers, we are all fortunate to work here, and we are able to get a lot of small successes, even though remaining in the lot of say lacunas. Here also we are here. In fact, this is a very nice classroom, smart classroom, having the smart board and a lot of interiors and live telecasting. So it is in fact an international scenario we are enjoying here, right? But everybody is sometime before, say, behind the table and in front of the table. So we are all together. So it is not that I am having a lot of knowledge which I am going to impart you. We are all a part of system, and we will be just interacting. Just let us try to find out what we can do remaining in the similar situation. As a hardcore teacher, I always start my session with our duties first and how tough the teacher's job is. So once I got very beautiful board written in front of a school, and there they have pointed out more than 50 points. What are the duties of the teacher? Some of them we will read first. लाईक वर्गात येताना ते बिचकत नाही, भीट नजरेने बघतात, योग्य आवाजात बोलतात, स्पष्ट उच्चार असतात, योग्य वेग असतो, दोन शब्दामध्ये योग्य अंतर ठेवून बोलतात, आवाजात चढ उतार करतात, व्याकरण दृष्ट्या अचूक भाषेचा वापर करतात, विषय सोप्या भाषेत समजावून सांगतात. अशा एक ना एक अनेक गोष्टी त्यांनी सांगितल्या होत्या. फोटो घ्यायची काही आवश्यकता नाही. आय एम गोइंग टू शेअर विथ यू. इट इज ऑल ओपन सोर्स. मी पण कुठेतरी घेतलं आहे आणि सरांकडे सगळ्या गोष्टी स्टोर्ड आहेत, सो नो प्रॉब्लेम. योग्य ठिकाणी पुनरावृत्ती करतात, आवश्यकतेने लिहून देतात, प्रश्न विचारतात, मुलांना प्रोत्साहन देतात, शंकांचे निरसन करतात, समजतं की नाही ते बघतात, चुकांची दुरुस्ती करतात, अध्यापनामध्ये बदल घडवून आणतात, समारोप नीट करतात, आकृत्या काढतात, आवश्यक मुद्दे लिहितात. हे अजून अर्धेच आहे फक्त. विषयाला अनुसरून शिकवतात, मुद्दे सुद्धा शिकवतात, योग्य गतीने शिकवतात, अधूनमधून विषयांसंबंधी सामान्य ज्ञानाची माहिती देतात, प्रसंगानुरूप उदाहरणे देतात. असे भरपूर गोष्टी याच्यामध्ये आहेत. शिस्तबाह्य वर्तणुकीवरती उपाय पण करतात, शिस्त पण वर्गात ठेवणे आवश्यक आहे, वेळेवर तासात पोहोचतात, अभ्यास आणि अभ्यासोत्तर कार्यक्रमांना प्रोत्साहन देतात, आणि सर्वात शेवटचं आणि महत्वाचं त्यामध्ये मेन्शन केलं होतं, तास संपल्यानंतर फळा स्वच्छ करतात. हे फार आवश्यक आहे. आपण बघतो खूपदा वर्गात जातो, फळा पूर्ण भरून असतो आणि पहिलं काम म्हणजे ते पुसणं आणि डस्ट जे आहे ते स्वतःच्या टाकण्यामध्ये घालून असतं. तर हे आपण सगळे अनुभव करतो. आय लाईक डीड. सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग माय सेशन्स आय ऑलवेज प्रेझेंट स्टार्ट विथ दिस स्लाइड. आणि ऍज अ टीचर इतके साऱ्या गोष्टी करणे, लोक समजतात की बाबा शिक्षक म्हणजे काय फार सोपं काम आहे. इतके साऱ्या गोष्टी करणं आणि मुलांना सांभाळणं, शिकवणं आणि योग्य तंत्रज्ञान देणं हे काही सोपं काम नाहीये. That is why our profession is supposed to be the noble profession. We have to work a lot, face a lot. So we have to be energetic, we have to be strong, we have to be adventurous, humorous, we have to be different, we have to be enthusiastic, we have to be courageous, dynamic, we have to proud our profession, and we have to be empathetic towards our students. So it is a very big job as such. So it is nothing like a commando. A teacher is like a commando every day. Commando has to face the things someday or the other, very few times. But teacher, every day you have to face so many things. So we are expected a lot. In the morning, our guest was also saying the same thing, that you have a lot of responsibility to shape the students, and we are doing that. And for that, we have got now some new things like AI, which we are going to study this week. So fourth generation teaching is again getting more difficult. This is a very beautiful diagram I got somewhere. A senior lady, she is trying to teach the student through the technology, where she have used this cloth hanger to fix the mobile phone and taking the class from home during the COVID. So though we have got so many barriers, so many challenges, but we always find some solutions so that we can impart the knowledge to our students, maybe in the rural area or maybe anywhere. So our teacher skills are resource provider, digital instructor, facilitator, technology lover, lifelong digital learner. So these digital instructor, technology learner, and lifelong digital learner, these 3 points make us come here to learn more about teaching the new generation of fourth generation we are talking about. I don't know whether now we are in the 5th generation. The generations are changing, 4G, 5G, 6G in every. Up to last semesters, we were teaching the students like 4G in industry, 4th generation. When the K scheme came, again there came 5th generation, industry 5 came. And then we came to know what is the industry 5. So the things are changing very rapidly. Our aim is to make lectures, presentations, videos, quizzes, and question banks. These we all do apart from teaching, and with the technology, these are all possible. Once you have got a laptop and once you have got the net, we were doing it. But now again we have got the AI in support of us, so we can do much better. So AI can be used to do this everything. Now AI is really shaping the world. It is a opportunity also as a threat, and more or a threat also up to a large extent. The survey says the 65% of engineering jobs require the AI data or data literacy, and 40% placements, the placement can be better if the AI tools are known to the students or the employees. Now we are the teachers, we have to impart technology. So if we provide the education properly with the help of AI, then we can do something better. Otherwise, we would be obsolete. You must be facing so many things. Students are using AI much better than us. There are teachers who don't have account in the chat GPT. I know that. So we have to introspect where we are. Are we using AI or not? Because students are using AI. So they are smarter. So if teacher is lagging behind the student, then it is very shameful for us. So we have to be always one step ahead of the teacher. So we should know what students are doing. We should have some rapport with the student. We should ask them what they are doing in the unofficial groups, which tools they are using. We don't know more than PPT. Student may be using other presentation tools. Now we have some presentation competition in Washington. We have next week. Already we have got some other places. So I was judges in one of the competition, and I found that the PPT presented by the students were so nice, so sharp, so accurate, so beautiful. I was having an inferior comments in the mind that it is much better than, I don't know how to ask the students also ki tumhi kashani ke baba. I don't know how it is to be done in the PPT. So they are doing much better. Then I came to know. I asked some teachers, neighbor teachers. They were also not aware. Then I found there in the corner of the PPT made by Gamma AI or something. Then I searched Gamma AI. Then I tried to make PPT using Gamma AI. So I don't know how many of you know Gamma AI. It was almost 2 years before. In the 2 years now onward, so many AI applications have come in the place. So now Gamma may be gone, maybe other app are there. Maybe it is integrated in the part of ChatGPT also in the other AI apps. So these are the things which we should know as a part of our system, because we have to teach the students. We have projects in the final year. Nowadays, the projects are so advanced. The students are getting the project from YouTube, some other places, GitHub, and so many places are there. They are searching the app, searching the project, and they bring to the teachers. And when you see the project, you are surprised. You can't question them. You say, "Ha, kara, kara, kara." And they bring the projects, and you say, "Yes, yes, ठीक है." The question is whether you know the technology. Many times I found that the projects are so advanced that teacher don't know the project. If the teachers are given the assignment, sir, you are the guide, and this is the student who has done the project. Now, can you do the same project as a guide? He will say no. This is the fact, we should accept it. But then we should learn from the student. Ask them the questions, ki tu kashani killa, kutna killa, dakho mala indirect way, and you do it. You know that. So that next time when you are guiding, you should be better prepared. So there are so many challenges which are to be faced by us. Technology is in our doorstep. Students are using it. So it is our duty basically to know the technology and use it. If students have any difficulty, they come to the student, and then they come to us. And then what we say? Udaye, parvaye, be busy ahe. The fact is that he don't know the problem. Then he searches on the chat GPT, he gets the answer. Then why he will ask the student teacher? He will go to the chat GPT. Right? So there's no harm in going chat GPT. We are promoting to go to chat GPT, but then we have to introspect what is my line of action to use the AI tools. With this, now we will go faster. So applications areas of engineering branches. Everybody knows these are the very limited. Just for the sake of the PPT, I have given some applications, but applications are in every field. Maybe in the technology, maybe in engineering, medicine, social sciences, management, finance. So everywhere AI is entering, it has entered. You may be knowing about your computer, your field in our area, everywhere for learning, for IoT programming. Nowadays, people use ChatGPT to large extent. Do this, you get the code. Just give the aim and the code is ready. Since some last 2 years, I am finding one different thing with the students. When manual is there and we are performing the practicals, generally what used to happen in earlier cases, we do the practical, then next time the student will bring the write-up, we check it, and we find that so many students do not bring write-up, we score them. After some time, they bring the write-up and then we give them some marks. But now what has happened, my experience, without doing the practical, I see that the manuals are ready. Data is ready, program is ready. Sometimes I skip the practicals. In the MSBT, some practical may or may not be done, right? There are 28 practicals, 24 is to be done. So we skip some practical. Some star marks are there, we just compulsory, some are not, so we skip them. That is not good to the students. So what they do, in the rapid fire section, they even perform that practicals and they come to us, sir, check kara. So how the students have become so sincere, right? So they get the data from somewhere else. So now they use previous files, some sources from the internet where already the previous manuals are scanned and kept there. Otherwise, ChatGPT is there for the computer people. Write a program, so just give the heading and the program is ready. So this is how the students are getting smarter. So this should be known to us. This should be known to us. So where AI can be implemented in our teaching learning process. Teaching learning process for smart content generation. Content generation, the very basic content generation is the student's requirement. Sir, आम्हाला तुम्ही क्वेश्चन बँक द्या, है ना? क्वेश्चन बँक द्या आणि मग तिकडनं प्रश्न विचारा, आम्ही तिकडनं उत्तर देतो. So they demand question bank. So very first, initial days when ChatGPT was not there, question bank making was a very tough task. And we used to, our HOD used to ask every time, question bank तयार केली का, टीचिंग प्लान तयार केला का, आणि करतो सर, हाताने करतो असं पण खूप वेळ जायचा, करायचो पण नाही. आता क्वेश्चन बँक म्हणजे काही नाही, जस्ट ask ChatGPT and he will do the question bank. In the I stream, I was teaching emerging trends in electronics. And at the end of every chapter, there were 20 to 30 questions. So question bank was very limited. And MSBT question bank was very bigger. So question तयार करणे हे tough होतं. ते question leak पण व्हायचे नाही, कोणी तयार पण करायचे नाही. But then when ChatGPT came, I have broken down that PDF into 5 chapters. Each chapter I fed to ChatGPT and I gave him the prompt. I will show the prompt there. Then he gave the question bank of 100 questions per chapter, properly segmented for each subtopic with the answers. And now I copied it, then pasted in the PDF, in the Word file, and then I sent to a student all over Maharashtra. So things become very easy. So we have to use it. The same way, virtual tutors can be there, multilingual support is there, Marathi मध्ये पण ते काम करतं, right? So we can have assessment, we can have MCQ मध्ये तर होतच असतं. MCQ तुम्ही केलं तर ते 1, 2, 3, 4 करतात, त्यामध्ये अजून थोडेसे टूल्स पण आहेत. Rubric based grading, fast feedback also we can get. Those we were when we were using that Google platform during the COVID. So there were that time we were using much technology. So even there were some Chrome extensions for Google, admit, auto admit, auto attendance, and auto quizzes. Right? So that time we used to have quizzes नावाचं एक सॉफ्टवेअर होतं. You just attach that extension and student used to do the quiz and assessment was done. So same way there are number of possibilities there. Student support. So if students are not properly performing, we can identify them, we can guide them. Performance can be analyzed. Skill mapping can be done. Career guidance. I was just some 3-4 days back, I was just thinking ChatGPT can do everything. I am guiding, session exam was very near. So I thought, why not ask this ChatGPT to guide the students how to achieve maximum marks in the MSBT examination, how to write the paper so as to write in a smart way to achieve maximum marks. So I written a prompt, and the answer was so beautiful. I copied it and pasted it and sent to the WhatsApp group. I don't know whether students have read it or not. Madam, begitle ka? So madam is in our college. She is a very dynamic teacher. So whatever you feel like, you can do that and you can share the student. Don't have a compartment. की हे मी कसं करू, हे कसं दाखवू. नाही, दाखवा तुम्ही. मुलांना माहिती आहे सगळं. मुलं आपली फार मोठी आहेत, त्यांना भरपूर काही माहिती आहे, तुमच्याहून जास्त माहिती आहे. मुलांना वाटतं डोंगरेचं मात्र जाणे आता. This is what is the image basically. So if you want to be young, then you have to interact with the student and see what they are doing, and you have to be one step ahead. Then and then only they will be respecting you. They will come to you. My students come to me for guidance. I say them, who is your guide? Sir, त्या madam आहे. Then go to that madam. नाही sir, त्या madam काय सांगतच नाही. त्या तुमच्याकडे बोलल्या. मी म्हणतो त्यांना, तुम्ही असं करा, त्यांना सांगा की तुम्ही गाईड आहे, तर तुम्ही सांगा सर एचओडी आहेत है ना. जर गाईडची अडचण तर मग एचओडीकडे जायचं. नाही सर म्हणे त्या काय सांगतच नाही. का? कारण की प्रॅक्टिकल प्रोजेक्ट जे आहे आजकाल सगळे आमच्याकडे जे असतात ना, आर्डिनो बेस्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स आहेत, किंवा त्यामध्ये आता पुढे अजून ऍडव्हान्स आले आहेत. ESP32 आला आहे, 826 आला आहे आमच्या ब्रँचमध्ये, तुमच्याकडे पण माहिती असेल. सो दे ऑल रिक्वायर प्रोग्रामिंग, इंटरफेसिंग, आणि ते मुलांना माहिती आहे. मुलांनी शिकलंय मागच्या सेमिस्टरमध्ये, पण स्टाफनी नाही शिकलंय. स्टाफ हॅव नॉट रेड दॅट मॅन्युअल लर्निंग मटेरियल ऑफ इमर्जिंग ट्रेंड इन engineering. Every branch has got that subject in 5th or 6th semester. But the teacher who is teaching that, he struggles, basically he struggles and teaches anyhow. But the other teachers, they don't know the subject, they don't read it, and that is an advanced subject. So as an advanced teacher, we have to teach that subject, know that subject rather, at least, and guide the student. If you guide your student properly, then you have to struggle a lot and know a lot. So there you can do faculty productivity as a teacher, lecture planning, PPT creation, lab manuals, documentation. NBA requires so many things, NAC requires so many things, CO, PO mapping आहे, खूप साऱ्या गोष्टी आहेत. So we say AI can do big data analysis. So where is the data? We don't have any data. What we have to do? So last time what I did, we got the admission data. After round 3 and 4, we get all the admission data. Which branch, which student, which category, how much marks they have. So I had a curiosity. Well, in electronic department, the students are admitted. So how many students are there who have got marks more than 80%? So that I will feel 80 वरती जरा बरे आहे बा. तो माझ्याकडे 60 पैकी 20 तरी पोरं जरा बऱ्यापैकी आहेत. I can focus with them किंवा जरा बरं वाटतं. अदरवाईज गाळा पूर्ण असतो आपल्याकडे. सो आय वॉन्टेड टू फाइंड आउट दॅट. सो आता कसं मोजणार आपण ऍडमिशन मध्ये? सो आय थॉट फाइंड आउट विथ ChatGPT. सो आय रिटन अ प्रॉम्प्ट देअर अँड ही गिव्ह व्हेरी नाईस रिझल्ट. आफ्टर दॅट आय थॉट बेबी माझ्याकडे तर हे विद्यार्थी आहेत, माझ्याकडे 10 जण निघाले, तर कम्प्युटरमध्ये किती आहेत? बिकॉज कम्प्युटरचे बेटर ब्रांच आहे ना, कम्प्युटरमध्ये जास्त स्कोप असतो म्हणून पोरं जास्त इकडे जातात. सो आय थॉट व्हॉट अबाउट कम्प्युटर ब्रांच? सो आय फाउंड देयर 28 स्टुडंट्स हॅव्हिंग मोर दॅन 80% मार्क्स. So this data analysis I could do simple. आपण आधी कसं करत होतो, गॅजेट येतं, मग आपण ती एक्सेल मध्ये कन्वर्ट करतो, मग फॉर्म मध्ये लावतो, त्यावरून करतो. आता ChatGPT आहे आणि गॅजेट पण आहे, डेटा आहे. डेटा नॉट नेसेसरी इन द एक्सेल पाहिजे, पीडीएफ पण चालते. ChatGPT काय पीडीएफ ऑल्सो. सो यूज द PDF, फाइंड आउट. सो जे डेटा आपल्याकडे आहे त्याचा वापर करून आपल्या सिस्टीममध्ये काय करता येऊ शकते, आपण जर तसा प्रयत्न केला तर मग थोडीशी माहिती मिळू शकते. त्याने असा कॉन्फिडन्स येतो की रे हा, माझ्या सिच्युएशन मध्ये हे काम मला करता येऊ शकतं. अदरवाईज ऑलवेज वी फील की बाबा असतं तसतं वगैरे वगैरे वगैरे. वन्स आवर प्रिन्सिपल वॉज ऑल्सो मॅन फ्रॉम द कम्प्युटर इंजिनिअरिंग डिपार्टमेंट. सो वन डे वी वर जस्ट चॅटिंग अँड ही जस्ट टॉक टू मी इन पर्सन. सर काय हो, तुम्ही ChatGPT वापरून बघितलं का? पण हो सर मी फार आजपासून वापरतो, आमचे पोरे वापरतात. देन ही सेड मी अजून वापरून नाही बघितलं म्हणे. आता तुम्ही सांगा कम्प्युटरचे एचओडी आहेत आणि त्यांनी चॅट जीपीटीच्या लॉग इनच केलं नाही आतापर्यंत. राईट, मे बी देर वुड बी सम अदर रिझन्स. The senior man working as the in charge principal also, so he did not find time maybe. But if that is a scenario, then what we can expect from the other teachers and the students? But students are doing, I know, students are doing. So teacher ला आता खरी जबाबदारी आहे की शिकून घ्यायचं. Okay. So strategies for implementation. We can start with small. जसं मी मगाशी बोललो, आपलाच डेटा घ्या, तोच एनालाइज करून बघा. We can have lesson planning, question bank generation, short answer. I was just trying for some question bank and all. So I give a prompt there. I give a prompt. MSBT I written there. MSBT syllabus वगैरे वगैरे. असं मी 10-12 prompt देऊन बघितले आधी. And now the question that ChatGPT trained for my login. He thinks that I am a teacher from MSBT and I always think from MSBT side. So whatever I do, what he says, do you want me to give some questions on this topic? 1 mark question, 2 mark question, 4 mark. So now always the topic may be different, but he always give me some prompt there. Ki baba question देऊ का? हे आधी नव्हतं. Before 1 or 2 years, I had another app, Perplexity. जो आहे त्याच्यात ती फीचर आधी आलं होतं की when you give one prompt, then he gives you some follow-up questions, and you can think take any question from them, and you get some more follow-up answers. The same idea is now copied by ChatGPT and other apps also. So always you get the follow-up questions. That's a good thing. Okay. So generate the 10 MCQs, simple, or give short answers. So he gives the answers. Then we have to just read them and modify them as per our requirement. Or you can have your own library of ChatGPT prompts. Always, when you give prompt, just copy into the Word file, and whenever you require, you can just copy, modify that, and then you get the another prompt. So AI can prepare lecture notes, generate the example case studies, simplify the complex explanations, create the practice materials, automate the repetitive tasks. It can do a lot of things. But teacher have to still decide the syllabus coverage. When you are asking ChatGPT, you have to give them context, some restrictions. Otherwise, he will give the questions of the degree colleges or PhD, maybe. And so we have to restrict. The student is from diploma, he is of the age of say 18 to 19. Then he gives the answers in the specific range. So once the answer is given, you have to validate also, you have to read it. Otherwise, he may get some hallucination answer, some wrong answer also. You have to add some human judgment, teach the value in ethics, where to use ChatGPT, where not to use ChatGPT, how to use it. These are again, value ethics are again new things that are to come as a part of institutional strategies, because now we have to use ChatGPT or any other AI software. So institutions, departments, MSBT, they have to come with some policy, some framework. Otherwise, something wrong can happen, and it is being done. Just in last session, I was talking. He's teaching very fantastic things, how to teach this of learning. So it is an international scenario what he was talking. So in the international scenario, as a AI teacher, people are using in the other countries. So what they have done, what are their ethics and values, that we have to also compare. So what skills required as a teacher? Prompt writing, asking the right questions to AI. This is what is basically needed, which you might be doing. So for prompt writing, just I was talking to you. So I had just given the prompt. This prompt I have given. So every prompt requires minimum something. It requires some personal information that you are so and so. I am a teacher of diploma in engineering and branch, and that's what you have to inform first what I have to do, what is the context, what format you want, maybe in the bulleted format or the tabular format, or whatever tone, what tone you want, restrictions, Means you don't go beyond this. I give some input, you have to give answer from that only. Don't add any extra thing from other website. Otherwise, he have a habit. He find data from everywhere in the world and he gives the answer, which may be out of your scope also. So you have to restrict sometimes. So you have to give some data sometimes. If you want to have some questions, I have to give some, say, I want to have question bank of a topic. Then I have to give the data. So what I do, I give the PDF of my syllabus, PDF of the content, and then I can give the prompt. So what prompt I had given? Create a minimum 100 multiple choice questions based on various subtopics in the unit. You may generate as many questions as you can if possible. Also include the questions given at the end of the document. In that emerging trend, at the end there are 30 questions. So that also I have to include. So I have asked him to include that. Then the question should be topic wise separated. सब टॉपिक असता नाव टाक आणि त्याचे 10 प्रश्न दे, मग टॉपिक, मग त्याचे 11-12 प्रश्न टाक. The question should have 4 choices. Also provide the correct answer at the bottom of the question separately. What it does basically, question and answer देतो. So student read the questions, answer is already given there, so they don't have any chance to think. The question answer should be at the end of the all the questions. So I have to add again a sentence to correct give the answer at the bottom of the question separately. Number the question in sequence. If we give number 1 to 10, again 1 to 10, again 1 to 10. So again there is a problem. So I have to do number. The question should be mixture of recall, understanding, application level as per the Bloom's taxonomy. We want question from all types. Again I have to give the context. Consider the exam of the students of the diploma in electronics and communication. If I give computer, then he will give some different type of questions on that side. Of age is around 19. The question should be strictly based on the content in the attachment. Attachment is given, so use only that attachment. Don't go beyond that. Otherwise, he may add some questions, general questions, which are beyond the syllabus. Again, whatever is the chat GPT or any app you have, it has got its own some restrictions. So I have in chat GPT, in OpenAI, there is a version of chat GPT Go. Go is a the minimum paid version. 300 रुपये काहीतरी आहे, मला वर्षभराच्या का महिन्याच्या मला आठवत नाही. Otherwise, what happens? He will give some 10-20 prompts, and then limit is over, and he will ask you to wait for one day. So you go. So your whole charm, whole curiosity is gone. So you don't want to get restricted. So I paid for 300 rupees. So now I don't get any restrictions. As many questions I can ask. And again, there are 2 options there. Baba, I will answer fast, but not much thinking. If you give me more time, I will think deeply and give you more accurate answer. That option comes there. So I give another prompt here. Think deeply to make the error-free question bank. Take sufficient time to think. Otherwise, he will be hurry and he will give not so good answers. Right? So all the prompt is given. So then very beautiful answers are given, and then copy topic-wise questions, append them, make a good PDF, and then send it to all the students. Not only your student, also send to other students also, other institutions. So let everybody benefit from that. Okay. So content validation, verifying the AI output for accuracy. This is to be done. Once you have got the data, some answer, you have to read it properly. Again, you can find out that answer is through AI or it is original. The way it is written by the chat GPT, there are some machine-like words, machine-like feeling त्यामध्ये येत असते. So you have to make it human-like feeling. So for that, you have to read it, modify some. So it is, it requires time, it requires patience. म्हणजे असं नाही की आला बा बटन दाबली काम झालं. No, there are different set of problems. There are different set of patience required. You have to read, you have to again work for some different set of work. So it is again a challenge. We have to face it, but once you get the answer, you are very happy. Okay, so we don't need to become an AI engineer. We have to focus on the tools. So with this, now ethics and integrity. We have to teach the students about ethics and integrity while using the AI. Maybe this would be the topic of some other session, sir. There can be some other sessions where this would be taught to you. But for short, AI can be wrong. So we cannot depend every time on the AI. The student may not be knowing this. So you have to also talk to the student that AI can be wrong. Don't believe everything is correct in the AI. It can be biased also. So we have to cross check the fact. And do not always just go for copy and paste from ChatGPT. You have to promote the originality. Nowadays, students are very expert in getting answer from the ChatGPT, copy and paste. They don't even read it. You will get very nice submissions, very nice formatted submissions, computerized. So what I thought nowadays, I feel that students should write. So I asked them to submit some report handwritten. That is how maybe they will get some idea. When you write something, you go through that, at least something goes in the mind. Otherwise, the answer that are coming, questions you are giving, answers from ChatGPT, printed on the paper, you are getting the paper or the books and you are happy, you are giving the marks to the student. Students have not got anything. Only skill that he have achieved is to ask question to ChatGPT. Only he is getting a prompt engineer ban raha hai. He is getting only the prompt engineer. He is not getting the knowledge of the core subject. So that should not happen. So you have to be smart enough. You have to cross check what he had done actually. So what we can allow, ideas we can allow, grammar check. AI is a very good tool for the grammar check also. You can ask it, this is a document, please check the grammar and make the document more social, more funny, or formal. So that is the tone, what you want. It should be, make it a research paper, make it as a news item. So by that he is writing the same document in the different style. So that we can do, but exam answers, we cannot. So for that, the clear policy by the school, by the departments, by the MSBT has to come out. And for that, I again thank Rathod sir that he have come with this course. In fact, such AI-based FDPs are very few, whole in Maharashtra. And you know, Maharashtra is the pioneer in the nation. So you people are basically the few champions of AI, which can then shape the next generation. So such courses have to be done more and more. There should be some task force which can work on the AI, data generation, question generation, and experience, and then they will come to know that what should be done, what should not be done. Right. So it is a very serious matter now. So we need some policies. We are still in the debate whether the AI should be used in the colleges or not used in the colleges. But the debate is basically all finished. Now we are having AI everywhere. AI is in the hand of the students. When you have got WhatsApp, you have the AI. And Meta AI is already asked. So you can ask the student, suppose I want to know the features. I teach microcontroller. So what I did then, what are the features of 8051? Students were just standing. You know, we teach the students and they forget. You teach and they forget. You teach today one student, next day he is absent and other person is sitting there. You are talking to unknown person. It is the mockery of the system which you cannot avoid. So no, sir, I don't know. Okay, open your ChatGPT. Not open your WhatsApp. So now the phone number, phone number or question. We already phone number search करतो आपण ना. So you write the question, right? Features of 8051. असं टाकताच म्हणे. And press button AI, Meta AI. We got the features of 8051. Everything which I was teaching, त्याहून जास्त त्याच्याकडे हातात होतं. Right? So त्याच्याकडे AI आहे. त्याच्याकडे WhatsApp आहे म्हणजे त्याच्याकडे AI आहे. त्याच्याकडे Google आहे. So he has got the AI. Maybe we are not knowing about that. And when you open the email, at the top right corner, there are number of dots are there, number of functions are there, number of modules are there. If you go to any module, at that type right corner, you see a square, some diagonal is there. What is the diagonal? That is the Gemini AI prompt icon. Just click that and he will ask you a question. Do you want to switch on the Gemini AI for your work? And once you do that, you can even do that AI operation in your email. Like, I want to know about summarize my email coming from a principal, or summarize the email coming from MSBTE. So he will give you total summary of last. You can also even give the prompt how many years or how many days you want to summarize. So he will read all the emails and summarize the email and give you some information. The emails are concerned with this. So not only ChatGPT is to be used, we can also use the Gemini AI within the email. If you have the Drive Gmail, you have the Drive here there. The Drive also you can use the Gemini AI. You can, whenever you open any question, when you open any Google Doc. So there is a prompt there. Help me write. And help me write comes there. And what you do? What I used to do? I used to remove that first and type what I wanted. Then one day I came to know, अरे हे तो सांगतोय help म्हणजे he want to help me. So I don't need to type there. I can give the prompt there. Write a letter for some FDP presentation, or write a letter this, email bano, हे कर, ते कर, make a document for this. So you can write there the prompt and you can get the answer there itself. You want to summarize, you want to say search some data from your Drive. So give the path. Summarize the data available in folder so and so. So you summarize what is there inside the Drive of your Gmail account. So this is available inside. Maybe we don't know. Okay, so this is basically for the management to decide. Right? We can have some implementation framework. Students, a foundation building for teacher ordination. We can have departmental integration of AI. We have introduced wise scaling of AI. AI is coming. Yesterday in the budget, government have declared some provisions in the AI. And 500 institutions called 5,000 शाळा आणि 500 महाविद्यालयामध्ये AI आणि कंटेंट क्रिएशन लॅब तयार करण्यासाठी त्यांनी काहीतरी 20,000 कोटी रुपयाचं बजेट ठेवलं आहे. सो गव्हर्नमेंट इज ऑल्सो अवेअर ऑफ दॅट. गव्हर्नमेंट हॅज ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड डेटा सेंटर. ऑलरेडी गव्हर्नमेंटनी सुरुवात केली आहे. फंडिंग पण झाली आहे. So it may happen that someday you will get some funding from that budget to start your content creation lab or AI labs. Time मला संपत आहे ना आपलं. ओके, सो आता आपण थोडंसं 5 मिनिटांमध्ये बघून घेऊ आणि संपूर्ण व्हॉट आर द बॅरियर्स अँड हाऊ वी कॅन कम आउट. Limited infrastructure and internet connectivity. It is a big barrier in our situation. बघा तुम्ही सांगा मुलांना की वगैरे आहे का रे, सो नेटच नाही आहे. It is a very common question that we face. So government have to do something regarding that. But we have habit to go somewhere else and then do. We go to the corner of the room and then. So we are having that curiosity. We are very resourceful persons and we overcome that. We can do that. So नेटचे इश्यू असतं. पण मोबाईल जे आहे त्यात सगळं असतं. व्हॉट्सॲप, Google, Gemini, this can be used by everybody. Teachers can use, students can use, and they're using it. Computer lab batch scheduling can be done. Some computers can be dedicated for AI prompting and using. So for that you require the accounts. ना AI मध्ये आता अकाउंटची आवश्यकता असते, प्लस पेमेंटही करायची आवश्यकता असते. मग आपण बोललो होतो की बाबा पैसे दिल्याशिवाय आजकालचे ऍप जास्त वेळ काम करत नाही. ते काम करतात ऍज अ ट्रायल मोड फॉर सम टाइम 5 प्रॉम्प्ट्स अँड देन यू विल आस्क फॉर मनी. आता हे पैसे कोण द्यायचे? वी हॅव गॉट फेस लिफ्टिंग प्रोग्राम इन ऑल द कॉलेजेस. crores are spent for that. For civil works, some extent up to electrical works, but for electronic, for Wi-Fi, for connectivity, nothing is done. Forget about the AI. So AI चा account open करणे, maybe enterprise edition किंवा AI साठी ChatGPT ची communicate करून त्यांच्याशी काहीतरी म्हणजे संबंध साधून एज्युकेशनल साठी फ्री अकाउंट फ्रीली मिळतील असे व्यवस्था काहीतरी कोणतरी करणं आवश्यक राहणार आहे. गव्हर्नमेंट मध्ये आपण काही काम करू शकतो, जसं NEP मध्ये AICTE ग्रँट असतात. आता प्रपोजल फॉर सेटिंग अप ऑफ द AI लॅब असं म्हणता येऊ शकतं. त्यामध्ये कम्प्युटर्स सर्व्हर्स मोठ्या आणि त्याच्यामध्ये हे याचे पैसे सगळे 1 वर्षाचे सगळं त्याचे जे काही प्रीमियम चार्जेस आहेत ते सगळे हे पण आपण करता येऊ शकते. सो वी कॅन स्टार्ट समथिंग. इंडस्ट्री पार्टिसिपेशन कॅन बी देअर. वी कॅन स्पॉन्सर. जसं इथं बघा तुम्ही आता बोर्ड दिसतो इथं. People have sponsored. People have donated money for something. In some colleges, smart boards are donated. आमच्याकडे MSCB नी एक स्मार्ट क्लास स्मार्ट रूम डोनेट केला आहे. तर कुठे ना कुठे मिळू शकते का असं बघता येऊ शकतं. टीचर्स फील थ्रेटन्ड. हा एक मोठा इश्यू आहे. आता आपण टीचर सगळेजण, त्याच्यामुळे डोंट गेट हेजिटेड. तुम्ही आणि मी काही वेगळं नाही आहे. वी डोंट डिस्कस मच. अरे मी असं फॉर्म टाकला होता, असं आन्सर आलं होतं. अशी चर्चा होतं का कधी? तुमच्याकडे कम्प्युटर विभाग आहे, मॅक्झिमम पेपर फ्रॉम कम्प्युटर, सो इट मे बी, बट इन द अदर ब्रांचेस इट मे नॉट बी. वेअर ॲज एआयचा वापर अदर ब्रांचेसनेच करावा असं आहे. इनफॅक्ट मी तर म्हणेन की एआय तयार करून कम्प्युटर लोकांनी आपलं प्रायॉरिटीकरण बनवून घेतली आहे. त्यांनी जॉब कमी होऊन राहिले आणि वापर दुसरेच करतात आहे ना. पीपल आर युझिंग एआय. एव्हरीबडी इज युझिंग एआय. शेअर मार्केट असू दे, कविता करणे असू दे, किंवा आपलं बिहेवियर मॅचिंग असू दे, everywhere AI is used. So we have to use AI. And काय ट्रेनिंग वगैरे करता येते. जसं आता हे आपण ट्रेनिंग करतोय. This is the master class, you can say master trainers training. After going to your institution, you can take the training of your faculties, maybe 2 days training, 1 day training, and you can give some sharing experiences, sharing examples from other polytechnic. If some polytechnic have taken the lead, done something, then they can share their knowledge to other institutions. How we can use AI in our scenario. AI हे करतो, AI ते करतो, ते सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे. ठीक आहे, आपण काय करू शकतो, माझ्या सिस्टीम मध्ये राहून मी माझ्या AI कसा वापरू शकतो, हा आपला खरा प्रश्न आहे. तर त्याच्यामध्ये प्रत्येकाने आपले स्वतःचे लोकल सोल्युशन्स काढणं आवश्यक आहे. गव्हर्नमेंट can do something, link AI upskilling to career advancement. बाबा असंही करता. तुम्हाला AI माहित असेल, तुम्ही हे प्रॉब्लेम द्या आणि हे आन्सर दाखवा, तर CR मध्ये करू आम्ही, अदरवाइज करणार नाही. लास्ट इयर आय हॅड डिड वन थिंग. आय हॅड टेकन द मीटिंग ऑफ माय फॅकल्टीज अँड आय गिवन देम असाइनमेंट. Everybody should know Arduino. Everybody should make one project on Arduino so that they would be acquainted with the Arduino programming, Arduino hardware. Because since last 10 years, students are doing Arduino projects, but still teachers are not doing Arduino. It is the lack of knowledge. So teachers must be given some incentive and plus some deterrents. So CR can be attached to that. कॅश मध्ये करता येऊ शकते का? गव्हर्नमेंट हे बरोबर करणार. गव्हर्नमेंट हे जरूर करेल. काही खर्च नाही गव्हर्नमेंटला. आधी कॅश पण टाकून द्या. ज्यांना AI माहिती आहे त्यांना प्रमोशन देऊ, ते त्यांना देऊ नये, असं होऊ शकते. हा. Support system, WhatsApp group. Now you are there, you are a participant. You must have done some WhatsApp groups, sir. So it's a very nice group. So you can share some knowledge and you can then disseminate that to your institutions. This can be formed. Small things can be done. Then we get confidence. फार मोठंच काम केलं पाहिजे असं आवश्यक नाही आहे. अगदी लहान लहान गोष्टी करून जर का आपण सांगितलं, त्याने सुद्धा बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी पुढे होऊ शकतात. हाय स्पीड इंटरनेट, मॉडर्न कम्प्युटर नाही आहे, ते तर आपण बघितलंच होतं ना, हातच बघितलं पण तो. ओके. टीचर्स फील थ्रेटन्ड, हे आपण बघितलं आहे. MSBT क्युरिक्युलम मध्ये फारसं काही नाही आहे AI साठी, है ना. तर त्यांना पण सांगता येऊ शकते, बघ करा MSBT. आता बघा हा प्रोग्राम जो आहे ना, MSBT ने स्पॉन्सर केला आहे, राईट. सो MSBT इज कंट्रीब्युटिंग फॉर द AI knowledge. We can have some industry certifications, some courses can be done. In laboratory, we can have some projects. Industry training मध्ये जातात परत 2-3 महिने, तिथे पण त्यांना AI पण शिकता येऊ शकतं आणि करू शकतात त्याच्यामध्ये. स्टुडंट्स असू लाक लिटरसी. आपल्या घरी पोर असतात बरेचसे, त्यांच्याकडे फोन जुने असतात, त्यांच्याकडे नेट नसतं बरेचदा. तर त्याच्यामुळे किंवा जे आहे तर त्याच्यासाठी ते भरतं काय वापरतात. नेट आहे बट दे डोंट यूज AI. दे यूज समथिंग व्हॉट्सॲप आणि परत गेमिंग म्हणा किंवा बाकीच्या गोष्टी करतात, पण ते चॅट जीपीटीचं काम नाही करणार. दॅट कॅन असं बी प्रॉब्लेम. बट देर आर नंबर ऑफ पोर्टल्स अवेलेबल. NPTEL आहे, युट्यूब आहे, स्वयं आहे, त्यांना शिकता येते बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी. इथिक्सचे मॉड्यूल जे आहेत ना, ते करणं आवश्यक आहे. कोणत्या गोष्टी प्रमोट करायच्या आहेत, कोणत्या गोष्टी आपल्याला थांबवायच्या आहेत, त्या करायला लागतील. तो फ्रेमवर्क अजून आला नाहीये. AICTनी किंवा MSBTनी AIचा वापर कसा करावा, कसा करू नये यासाठी एखादा डॉक्युमेंट आणलं पाहिजे. ते आणते हळूहळू. असं मी बघितले आहेत इन द फॉरेन कंट्रीज. डॉक्युमेंट्स आर देन, दे सेंड डॉक्युमेंट्स टू द टीचर्स ऑल्सो. पॉलिसी संस्थेची अशी आहे, दे गिव्ह टू द टीचर्स, दे गिव्ह टू द स्टुडंट, दे गिव्ह टू द पॅरेंट ऑफ द स्टुडंट, सो दॅट पॅरेंट शुड ऑल्सो बी अवेअर हाऊ AI इज यूज इन द स्कूल्स. अशा भरपूर साऱ्या गोष्टी असतात. अगेन इंग्रजीच्या भाषेचा प्रश्न येऊ शकतो बऱ्याच जणांना. त्याच्यामध्ये पण AI कडे मराठी भाषा पण आहे, सगळ्या भाषा त्याच्यामध्ये आहेत. तर प्रयत्न करतो म्हटलं की प्रत्येक गोष्ट ही शक्य आहे. कॉस्टचा एक इश्यू आहे, पैसा कुठनं येणार, कारण की AI वापरतो म्हटलं की त्याच्यामध्ये ते सबस्क्रिप्शनचा प्रश्न येतोच. आता गव्हर्नमेंटने पूर्वी सांगितलं होतं मागच्या 7th मध्ये की गव्हर्नमेंट विल गिव्ह कम्प्युटर टू ईच स्टाफ. तो त्यांनी नोट केलं होतं, दिलं का नाही तो वेगळा प्रश्न आहे. परंतु आता ते सांगू शकतात गव्हर्नमेंट वुड बी गिव्हिंग एव्हरी मंथ ₹500 ॲज अ सबस्क्रिप्शन चार्ज फॉर AI. असं जर केलं तर लोक वापरू शकतात. थोडंफार इन्सेंटिव्ह देणं आवश्यक आहे. शक्यता आहे बरं, असं काही नाही. गव्हर्नमेंट इज व्हेरी प्रो टेक्नॉलॉजी, असं होऊ पण शकेल. ओपन सोर्सेस कॅन बी ऑर यू कॅन ओपन सोर्सेस सोल्युशन्स कॅन बी यूज्ड. क्वालिटी व्हेरिफिकेशन कल्चर, एरर एनालिसिस एक्सरसाइज, दिस कॅन बी डन. पोरांचे जे असाइनमेंट असतात ना ChatGPT वाले, त्यामध्ये आपलं जरसं ते बघितलं पाहिजे. नाही तर मॅडम काय करते, आपलं बस आणलं का तू काहीतरी आहे ना, गठ्ठा दिसतो ना, ठेवून दे इथं, दे मार्क, जा पुढं. तर असं होऊ नये. असेसमेंट एव्हॅल्युएशन चॅलेंजेस तर होणार आहेत. थिअरी एक्झामिनेशन मध्ये पोरं काय कॉपी पेस्ट करू शकतात. असाइनमेंट मध्ये काय असतं, कॉपी अँड पेस्ट, यू आर हॅपी, ही इज हॅपी, डन. बट इफ इट इज ओरल एक्झामिनेशन, तेव्हा कळतं खरं म्हणजे की त्या मुलाला खरंच डोक्यात गेलं की नाही काही. राईट. सो वी शुड फोकस नाउ मोर ऑन द ओरल एक्झामिनेशन. जेव्हा किंवा विद्यार्थी असाइनमेंट जमा करतो ऍट द एंड ऑफ द सेमिस्टर, त्याची ओरल घ्या आणि मग त्याच्याचे मार्क टाका. जमा केली असेसमेंट म्हणून तर मार्क टाका हे बरोबर नाही, कारण तो ChatGPT वापरतो आहे. सो मोर फोकस शुड बी गिवन ऑन द ओरल एक्झामिनेशन, प्रोजेक्ट. So just some tools for teachers. ChatGPT तो माहिती मला, जेमिनाय मगाशी बोललो आपण, कॅनवा AI पण आहे. कॅनवा आधीपासूनच आहे, त्याचा AI पण ऍड केलाय. बट इट इज अ पेड थिंग. थोडासा करतो तो, यू ट्राय टू गो फॉर समवॉट ऍडव्हान्स थिंग अँड इट विल आस्क फॉर मनी. मॅक्झिमम टूल्स आर पेड टूल्स, सो वी हॅव टू थिंक ऑफ दॅट ऑल्सो. हे असेंथेटिक क्विझिस आहे, ग्रेट स्कोप आहे फॉर प्लगरिझम साठी. आता प्लगरिझम हा नवीन प्रकार आहे. यू गेट फ्रॉम ChatGPT, प्लगरिझम आहेच तो. सो ऑटोमॅटिक सांगतं की ते प्लगरिझम आहे. कोडिंग साठी कम्प्युटर माहिती आहे, गिटहब फार चांगलं आहे. फॉर डिझाईन वी हॅव गॉट दिस टिंकर कॅड सर्किट. हे टिंकर कॅड मला माहित नव्हतं आधी. दिस इज टोल्ड टू मी बाय माय स्टुडंट्स. मुलं वापरतात आहे, हा स्टुडंट वापरतात आहे, टीचरना माहित नाहीये. टीचरना माहित नाहीये, अजूनही माहित नाही आमच्याकडे. आता आमचा विभागाचा आहे तो. So I can say, so we have to be alert as to what the students are using, and we have to be one step ahead. That is our basic need. बाकी आता इंडस्ट्री अकॅडमी ऑफ बीज जो आहे तो आवश्यक आहे. याच्यामध्ये जसं इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये आहे, इंडस्ट्रीज आर युझिंग AI टू अ लार्ज एक्सटेंट. So we can have some programs, we can bring them, and we can have some discussions and some guest lecture from other people. पुण्यामध्ये, मुंबईमध्ये, नागपूरमध्ये बऱ्याचशा कंपन्या आहेत, त्यांच्याकडनं काही माणसं बघून आपण जसं अवेअरनेस वाढवू शकतो. The same thing. So this is a very, that's why I say this is a pioneering program where Rahul sir has brought various faculties from Nasik and Pune, and they are going to teach you. So it is our duty to use this forum for our development. So it matters. It matters for us. Otherwise, a teacher with AI is must now. If teacher don't know AI, then he would be lagging behind. Student knows everything. Student is the mirror of you. स्टुडंट कोणाकडे जाणार, ज्याकडे काहीतरी आहे त्याच्याकडे जातो. स्टुडंट फार स्मार्ट आहे. आपल्याकडे जर 6 स्टाफ आहेत, तर कोणते सर, कोणती मॅडम ही नीट शिकवते, तिला नीट माहिती आहे का नाही माहिती आहे, हे विद्यार्थ्यांना बरोबर समजतं आणि तशाच प्रकारे ते वागतात. तो मुलांना रागावणे की बाबा तुम्ही वर्गात येत नाही, तुम्ही माझं ऐकतच नाही, हे म्हणण्यात काही पॉईंट नाही आहे. इफ यू आर इम्प्रूव्हिंग, देन स्टुडंट विल कम टू यू. अदरवाइज स्टुडंट विल ओनली रिस्पेक्टिव्ह फॉर द सेक ऑफ मार्क्स. ते आपल्याला कळायला पाहिजे की हा विद्यार्थी जो माझ्याकडे आलाय तो मार्क्ससाठी आला आहे की काही शिकण्यासाठी आला आहे. हे आपल्याला करण्यासाठी आपण स्वतः अपडेट करणं फार आवश्यक आहे. सो वी आर दी फोर्स मल्टिप्लायर. वी आर inputting to the student, which are then going to the industry. So we have to have meaningful interaction with the students, and for that we have to interact with the professionals from industry. Even the student, the institution also have got lot of things to do to attract better students, industry partners, enhance reputation, competitiveness. So for institutions, even after some time you find difference between ही laboratory आहे, they have that काय excellence ना, एक काही शब्द असतो बघा, laboratory for center of excellence in this field, in say AI, center of excellence in some 3D printing. Now we have got some drone technology subject. In final year we have drone technology subject. I don't know how many of us have actually handled drone. A teacher who want to teach, he don't know the drone. कुठे ड्रोन बघितलं आपण? शादीमध्ये, लग्नामध्ये ड्रोन चालला आहे. Have anybody operated drone? Have you seen physically, personally? Do you know inside of that? And MSBT have introduced the total subject. Teacher and student want that subject, and we say no, we don't have infrastructure for that, and so we will not give that option. We will give another option. कशाचं पाहिजे इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर साठी? ड्रोन साठी कशाच्याही इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरची आवश्यकता नाही. आय वॉज जस्ट डिस्कसिंग ॲट होम. माझ्या सगळ्याकडे ड्रोन आहे. मी त्याला फोन केला, ड्रोन केवढाचा आहे? तो जरा महाग होता, 40,000 रुपयाचा होता. आमचे ते बोरुडकर सर आहेत, मी त्यांची चर्चा केली. मग ते म्हणे माझ्या मुलीने पण ड्रोन आहे म्हणे, ड्रोन कॅमेरा. अरे बा म्हटलं, म्हणजे आता येतोय, आता अवघ्यात येतोय. मग मी घरी विचारलं मिसेसना, ड्रोनचं काय रेट असतं का? ते म्हणे आपला मुलगा म्हणे, तो जो त्याच्या भाचा आहे म्हणे, त्याला तो ड्रोनचा कॅमेरा गिफ्ट देणार होता म्हणे. गिफ्ट देणार होता ड्रोनचा कॅमेरा, म्हणजे फार स्वस्त असेल. देन आय सर्च ऑन द Amazon, ड्रोन कॅमेरा केवढ्याचा येतो. आणि बघितलं मी की 1500 पासून ड्रोनच्या टॉय सुरू होतात, 1500 पासून. देन आय अप्लाइड टू माय प्रिन्सिपल, आय वॉन्ट टू परचेस अ ड्रोन कॅमेरा फॉर our students, because in the emerging trend in electronics, last chapter is drone technology. ते म्हणे घ्या पटकन. 3800चा कॅमेरा आता मी घेतो. 3800चा ड्रोन कॅमेरा. त्याच्यात कॅमेरा आहे, तो उडवता येतो, त्यामध्ये कंट्रोलर्स आहे, सगळंच आहे त्याच्यामध्ये. कशाला पाहिजे? हाय ऍडव्हान्स 50,000चा भेटतो, 1.5 लाखाचा मिळतो. यू कॅन स्टार्ट विथ सिंपल कॅमेरा. कारण आमची कॅपॅसिटी किती आहे? 4025 आमची कॅपॅसिटी आहे. इन गव्हर्नमेंट इन्स्टिट्यूशन यू कॅन परचेस एनी रॉ मटेरियल ऑन स्पॉट हॅव्हिंग द कॉस्ट लेस दॅन 4,000. तर मी 3800 कॅमेरा बघितला आणि म्हणलं सर मला हा कॅमेरा पाहिजे. म्हणजे ठीक आहे, घेऊन टाका. आता मी तो घेतो. सो थिंग्स आर नॉट व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट इफ वी ट्राय टू टेक इंटरेस्ट इन दॅट. Okay, so thank you very much. The question is not whether AI will be part of education. It is there. It is part of education. The question is whether we will lead this transformation or be the passive recipient of it. We cannot remain passive recipient. We must, as a polytechnic teacher in Maharashtra, we have opportunity to do this all and shape the students in the AI. You don't think you are very remote. है ना? महाराष्ट्र हा ऑलरेडी प्रगत देश आहे, राज्य आहे. महाराष्ट्र म्हणून देशामध्ये प्रगत देश आपला राज्य आहे. आणि त्यामध्ये आपण हे काही जे 2-4 गावं, अमरावती, नागपूर, मुंबई, हे जे शहर आहेत, ही मोठी शहर आहेत. सो वी हॅव टू लीड दिस AI एज. अँड यू ॲज ए मास्टर ट्रेनर नाव, डोंट थिंक दॅट यू आर कमिंग ओनली फॉर 4-5 दिवस आपण आराम करू, अपडाऊनची काही अडचण नाही, आरामात डोकं ताण नाही. हे सगळं आहे. ह्या प्रोग्रामचा जो उद्देश आहे हा सगळं, इट्स अ मल्टी एम्ड प्रोग्राम. हॅव सम कम्फर्ट, गेट सम नॉलेज, हॅव गुड फूड. I know food was very good today. The program success depends upon the food also. So first day food was very good. So it was a great success. The program is successful, and I am thankful to you that you have listened to me for last 1 year, even after having very nice food. It is very difficult basically to listen to the lectures after lunch, but I cannot help it. I had to do my job, and I'm thankful that you have also done your job very well. Thank you very much.
As this session come to an end, on behalf of organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person for delivering an insightful and thought-provoking session. The session has truly enriched our understanding of artificial intelligence, can enhance teaching effectiveness and improve student learning outcomes. I request R.H. Rathore sir to present the tokens of appreciation from Dr. Punjabrao Deshmukh Polytechnic College for sharing valuable insights.